Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Flying with the Foam on HJN. And now, for today, I feel like taking a little bit of detour away from the Doomlands and AccuStrike and heading on back into the Modulus series because, I gotta say, by my own account, Hasbro really does make a lot of great innovations and a lot of clever ideas and design quirks that really seem to, well, stick around. This is in fact a blaster that actually has the complete opposite of what you probably expect with a tactical rail. These are in fact the same sort of claws that protrude out from an accessory, such as a scope or a dart holder attachment. They would normally be able to slip onto a tactical rail like that, but of course this is a different perspective because if I bring in a Zulu Cavalier, for example, this is basically what it is. So let me just explain here. This is basically the gripper. They just call it a grip blaster. It's a two-shot pistol that works similar to that of a Jolt EX1 or Null or Blitz or Blazer or basically anything else that happens to operate much like a one-shot Jolt, except this has two barrels and it has the ability to grip onto another blaster or possibly another accessory, depending on what you choose. But me in particular, I mean, I just kind of like the way that this does. I do like the way how this does so well when gripping underneath a blaster, because believe it or not, this was not the first time that a blaster had actually utilized this type of tactical rail sort of gripping. There was in fact the case of the Dark Tag Strike Fire blaster, which had these things on them as well. So you can attach them to the bottom of something like a Recon CS6, Raider CS35, Long Strike, Long Shot, any other type of end strike blaster around at the time. But even through to today, I could never forget about my Strike Fire, the one that I've had for some time. But since I have this now, man, this is basically just a new generation of this exact type of attachment node. And I feel like that this really does a lot because, as I've said before, it operates just like a Jolt, but with two barrels, and I guess this has a little more kick into it because it seems to be a little more powerful than that. Of course, you're familiar with the range claims from Nerf, being that the Elite darts could probably hurl up to 75 feet, or with the Elite XD lineup of blasters, you could probably propel darts up to 90 feet. But this in particular, you could probably pick up a Super Blaster, and that would shoot around 85 feet. That's basically what some of the range claims happen to be nowadays. It's no longer 75, it's 85. I mean, it kind of is similar to the fact when Mega used to advertise a range claim of 100 feet, and nowadays we have the Ultra darts claiming to go up to 120 feet, which is just impressive. I'm able to pull all that stuff off pretty well, but that's only because of a few secrets. Because one, the angulation of the dart being able to extend its hang time and its flight to be able to at least determine what kind of range claim it could possibly get. Because even though it advertises something different, there's some occasions where darts just don't really make the complete mark that it's claimed. But of course, unless you tune it in a little bit and possibly put in a little secret or two, like what I'm doing usually, then you could probably get exactly what you're hoping for when it comes to seeing an advertisement of something that you may not expect to happen, and then all of a sudden it might happen before your very eyes. The Modulus gripper, of course, seems to be one for the books. That's probably all you need to know of it. A two-barrel Jolt blaster that has the ability to cling onto another blaster or onto other accessories depending on which ones have the specific tactical rail sort of design feature that is necessary for it to grip onto. So of course, that's just the gripper. And that's basically just me talking about it, and now it's all over for now. But tune in tomorrow, and I will have more to talk about here on HJN. But if you want to see more, go down to my channel. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.